Hello everybody, I am here today to do a two-parter video. One is a thank you to Jonas for the International Vinyl Community Swappery. Part 4, and the other is to actually answer Jonas's 300 subs contest. So, let's not make it too long, let's jump into it. Firstly, thank you very much, Jonas. I was lucky enough to get picked by Jonas to send me something for the International Vinyl Community Swappery by the wonderful Grecian Thunder, of course. And he had, it's weird, he had, in order to save shipping from Sweden, because apparently it's very expensive to ship from Sweden to the US, he got all my information and bought something on Amazon and had it sent to me from them. So, ingenious! You know, I wish I could have thought of that. So one of these days, but nonetheless, what he had sent me, you hear it in the background. It is Godspeed, You Black Emperor. The album is Lift Your Skinny Fists Like Antennas to Heaven. Just listen. I love this song. This is my favorite song on the record. I don't know if you can hear it, but they're using the guitar, and they're using like the wah or some kind of vibrato on the guitar, and it makes it sound like an opera is singing, but it's a guitar. It's really cool. But nonetheless, double LP. How do you describe this? It's sort of experimental post-rock, I guess. I don't really know. It's hard to describe. It's all instrumental, which was what the Vinyl Swappery was this time. It's post-rock. It's sort of drone. It's experimental. It's field recordings. I mean, it is just phenomenal and all over the place. And I love the inner picture, because it's literally the tracks and the timing, and it broke it up like a timeline. Look at that. Isn't that like the coolest thing ever? I don't know, I liked it. But Jonas, thank you very much. I really dig this, especially this song playing right now. But let's jump into your contest. Okay, firstly, let me thank you on your 300 subs. Thank you. Congratulate you. Congratulations. On your 300 subs. Congratulations. Now that I finally got that out, you know, it seems weird to me. I have 300, and I said this last time with Grecian Thunders. I always think I have such a small number, but apparently not, because, you know, Jonas and Grecian Thunder and Stefan 73, you know, they all seem to, you know, get the 300 right around when I did. So it's like, okay, well, I guess I don't have that little bit. So, congratulations. You had 3 questions, sort of, kind of questions. The first one being, explain your username. My username, I use it for everything. It's essentially my email address, sequoiaflame@whatever.com. So when I started doing YouTube, and before I was making videos, I was just, you know, commenting and stuff, I had to pick a username, so I just picked what I always pick, Sequoia Flame. I have that for everything. It's my email, it's my username for StarCraft, when I play StarCraft. I mean, you know, any account I have, it's Sequoia Flame. That's just what I do. And where that came from, when I was in middle school, and when I was first started with an email, a friend of mine wanted to converse back and forth, and I had to start one. I picked Sequoia Flame because I like trees. I love trees, especially the redwood and the sequoia trees, which are the only two surviving species of giant conifers left on the planet. They used to cover everywhere millions and millions of years ago, and they're the only two left, and you can only find them in California. Why? Who the hell knows, but that's where they are. And yes, I have been to San Francisco, and I did drive up to see the redwoods. I have yet to see a sequoia tree, but I will one of these days. But that's where sequoia comes from, because they're my favorite tree. And flame came because I couldn't just put sequoia. And when I was picking the number, it was sequoia at, whatever.com. Somebody already took it. So I didn't want to put a number, so I added flame because it was the first thing that came to mind. So that's where my username comes from. And the other part of that question is, if you could change it, would you? Absolutely. Absolutely. When I first put in the username, I wasn't making videos, and I hadn't intended to make videos. I just needed to be able to add comments and ask questions, because I just started to really get into collecting vinyl. And I just put it because it was generic. It's what I always use. But definitely I would change it, because it has absolutely nothing to do with records or vinyl or music in general. If I could change it, I'd probably change it to like Skip Crackle Pop or or something like that. I don't know, spin or turntable. I don't know. I'd change it to something. I haven't thought about it. Skip Crackle Pop I actually kind of like, though. but nonetheless, number 2, show a record that reminds me of Jonas. And the record I picked is Son of Schmilsson by Harry Nilsson. And the reason I picked this one is because Jonas, he has this, I don't know, he gets on and it's like he's so excited to be in front of the camera, and he has this humor and this playfulness. It's almost childlike. That's kind of the wrong word, but it's like, he gets giddy when he's on, and that reminds me of Harry Nilsson's music in the sense that, Harry Nilsson has this weird, odd sense of humor, and Jonas is the same way. When I watch his videos, he'll say something, and I'll just crack up laughing, but it wasn't a joke, but I find it funny anyways. And he has this enthusiasm and this energy and this childlike nature that Harry Nilsson's music has. And I picked this record because this record is very upbeat. It's very rocky. And when he wrote this, he was going through a divorce. And the song You're Breaking My Heart, he took essentially a divorce song and turned it into this quirky, humorous song. The lyrics, you're breaking my heart, you tear it apart, so fuck you. Everybody knows that song. So I mean, it's a very fun album, and Jonas is a very fun person. So this was this wasn't the first thing that came to mind. Actually, the first thing that came to mind for me was Billy Preston, because Billy Preston has that same thing. His music's very quirky, very fun, very upbeat, but unfortunately, I have nothing by Billy Preston, which is shameful. I really should, but whatever. Last question. Show an album that I think Jonas has never heard of and would like. And the record I picked is Vitas Brenner's album, Ofrenda. Vitas Brenner is a Venezuelan musician who made music in the early 70s to the mid 80s. His music is really hard to find. I'm sorry, I'm showing you something that's really hard to find, but you would definitely like this. This album gets really funky. This album's from 74, I believe. Yeah, 78, sorry. And it gets really funky. And Vitas Brenner, he's a prog musician, I suppose. He mixes prog with early electronic music, with world music, with traditional Venezuelan music, with rock, and a touch of jazz. Absolutely love him. Again, I'm sorry, Jonas. This is really hard to find. So I don't know if you'll ever get it, or if you find it, it's really expensive. But if you could ever see this record, pick it up. You will definitely enjoy it. That concludes it. I hope you liked my responses, and once again, thank you very much for the swappery. I really dig this record. I really dig it. So, you know, to all, until next time.